Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saraviryam Karavavahi Tejasvinavadhi Tamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Vishwam Pashyati Karyakaranataya Swami Sambandataha Sishyacharya Tathaiva Pitruputra Dhyatmana Vedataha Swapne Jagrati Vayayesha Purushaha Maya Paribhramitaha Tasmai Shri Gurumurtaye Namayidam Shri Dakshinamurtaye. So from what we have seen so far, there is no object other than Brahman. This Brahmavastu this Brahman is not separate from Atma. If this is so, then there is no such thing as Guruhu, no such thing as Shishya. Guru is Brahman, Shishya is Brahman. Guru is Brahman, Shishya is Brahman. So when Guru Shishya, unless they are different, one is Shishyaha, means Shasana Yogyaha. The one who is Siksha Yogya is Shishya. And the also Slesha Yogyaha they say. Guru Hridayena Saha Slesha. The Slesha Yogyaha Shishyaha iti. Along with the Guru's heart, the one who is able to commune, to get united with, means the vision. So, the vision of the teacher and the students, means the heart, the buddhi of the teacher and the buddhi of the student, both get united in the teaching. So that kind of capacity, the one who has got is a Shishya. So that means there are two people here. One is Guruhu, the other is Shishyaha. So when there is no such difference at all that is there is one Vastu, then where is bondage, where is moksha, where is freedom, where is bondage, where is any problem really? Where is the means, where is the end, where is the Shastra? All these are mithya. According to you, except Brahman, everything else is mithya. There is no everything else really speaking. Therefore, there is a mithya Guru, there is a mithya Shishya, there is a mithya Upadesha, the teaching. Then there is then what do you get out of it? Mithya Jnanam. So how Mithya Jnanam is going to do anything to me? This is the question. We say Mithya Jnanam api, that Mithya Jnanam destroys Mithya bondage. Correct? Mithya Jnanam destroys Mithya bondage. Like even in dream, you see in the dream everything is Mithya. It's all you alone. But you wake up in the dream, from the dream, because you saw a dream Mithya tiger. You saw, it's a very famous example because Swapna Vyagra. So Swapna Vyagrasya darshanena, by seeing the tiger or anything that is frightening, you see in the dream and you wake up. Therefore, the Mithya tiger is good enough to wake you up. So Guru also is like a tiger. Okay? So it's not a great example, understand? But anyway, so this similarly, so everything has its own reality. For the time being, everything is valid. This is proved here. The Purva Paksha, the objection is, if everything is Brahman, who is Guru, who is Shishya, who is father, who is mother, who is master, who is the owner, what is owned, all these, what is the means, where is the end? Because means, end, everything is one and the same. Means the Vyavahara, that we have here in the world. Vyavahara means this transaction, means and transaction, subject-object division. All this Veda means the difference, this division, all will become meaningless. And it is meaningfully. So undertaken, any particular course of action is undertaken by a person meaningfully. And this meaningfulness will go away if everything is Brahman. Therefore, you are looking at things wrongly. This is the contention. If you say the Chinmudra is a dangerous mudra, that's according to him. This Chinmudra is a dangerous mudra. This is the best. Because, so everything is different. Jiva and Ishvara. So Jiveshwarayoho Vedaha. Between Jiva and Ishvara, the Lord and the individual, there is difference. Jiva and Jagat, there is difference. Jiva and another Jiva, then only there is Guru, there is Shishya. This difference is real. And similarly, then there is Jiva. There is a Jiva difference. Jiva Jagat difference. Ishvara Jagat difference. Chetana Chetana. Jada difference. One is sentient, the other is insentient. That is also a difference. So all these differences are revealed by this mudra. This is also mudra, understand? This is also symbol. Therefore, this is dangerous, this is meaningful. Understand? So this kind of a symbol is a better symbol. There is one acharya who holds hands like this. One teacher is there. So he holds the hands always like this. He establishes everything is different. Now, if this is so, then how can there be Guru Sishya if all the differences are not there? How can there be Bandha Moksha? How can there be bondage? Already you are Brahman. Where is bondage? Brahman cannot have bondage. Because you say Brahman is Shuddham. It is always free from ignorance. It is pure Chaitanyam consciousness. If this is so, then you have no bondage. There is no bondage because you are Brahman, already Brahman. There is no bondage. And there is no moksha also. For which this verse is given here. Ya Yesha Purushaha. This Ukta Purusha alone. The Purusha, the Purnaha. The Purna Purusha, the non-dual Purusha alone. The one who Sarvam Purayati. The one who fills up everything, pervades everything is called Purnaha Purushaha. And Pura Ushati also. In this physical body, Sharira, the one who dwells, and that person is Purusha. That means this individual, Purusha, the person, is Purushaha, is Purnaha, Purushah Purushaha. If you say the Purusha is Purusha, it is a Mahavakya. The individual is indeed the Paratma, which is the cause of everything, etc. you can bring. Purusha eva idam sarvam iti. So everything that is here is Purusha, that is Ishvara. And therefore, so this Purushaha, ya yesha Purushaha, so that Purusha which is under discussion is this person who is here in this body. So this Purusha, this individual, even though Paratma, Pashyati, Pashyati, he sees, he looks at. What does he look at? Vishwam Pashyati. He takes the Vishwa. He perceives the Vishwa. Vishwam means the world. So he perceives the world, Vishwam Pashyati. How? Vedataha Pashyati. Vedena Pashyati. Tasul here, Tritiya. Vedena Pashyati. Vedataha Pashyati. So means differently. Vedataha. With this division alone, Pashyati Vishwam. Okay. How he why he looks at this Vishwam? He tells here, Maya Paribramitaha. Why does he look at this Vishwa, the world, differently? Because Maya Paribramitaha. Mayaya. So this Malina Sattva Pradhana Mayaya. We have seen in Panchadashi. This Maya alone means which is afflicted Maya. By tamas etc. afflicted Maya. By this Maya alone means by avidya. By his own ignorance alone, Mayaya Paribramitaha, being completely deluded. So this person, Maya Paribramitaha eva, Esha Purushaha, this Paratma, which is Brahman, which is not separate from Brahman, this Atma, this individual, even though that is the truth, but Mayaya Paribramitaha, so being deluded, well, Vishwam Pashyati, Vedataha Pashyati. Vishwa Darshanam is not the problem. Vedataha Pashyati means intrinsically as different, everything different, Pashyati, perceives. This perception of division of Vishwa, or the Vishwa is subject to division. I am the experiencer, this is experienced, I am the seer, this is seen. These are all different. This difference is pointed out in the verse here. Vishwam Pashyati Vedataha. What is the Veda? What is the difference? Karya Karanataya Vedena. Karyam, anything that is created is called Karyam. Karanam, that which is the cause. So the cause and effect Veda. So here again different types of causes. So there is an efficient cause like a pot maker cause. There is a material cause like even the clay. Then there is Sahakari Karanam also. So secondary causes like the wheel and so on. And so all these are causes. Different causes are there. So with these causes and effects. Effects also are many. Therefore one is Karyam, the other is Karanam. So this is the cause, this is the effect. So this is there. In the world this is there. But Vedataha Pashyati, intrinsically everything is different, iti Pashyati, perceives. Then Swaswami Sambandataha. Swaswami Sambandena. Also with this connection, with this relationship also Vishwam Pashyati. It's all Vishwa. What is that? Swam means Dhanam. So one's own personal belongings are called Swam. So Swasya Swami means Tadvan. The one who has got a house, he says, this is my house. So the my house, in these two things are involved. Me, the owner of the house, and the house. The house is Swam, and the owner who says my house is this Swami. Swaswami Sambandena. Therefore, this is my niti, and that is his siti. This is mine, Swaswami. So my money, it is my house, my everything, like this, my car, and so on. Swaswami Sambandataha. And then again, Vishwam Pashyati. This is how Vedataha Pashyati, Vishwam. Under the same group alone, in this Veda Darshanam alone, under the same group, Shishyacharyataya. So here is Acharyaha, the teacher. I am Shishya. Though Shishya, I am the one who is to be taught, and I seek this knowledge, and therefore Aham Shishyaha. And then once he is a Shishya, this is a Shishya, then there is a teacher, Acharya. Therefore Shishya and Guru, Acharyaha. Acharya is teacher, Guru. And therefore Shishyacharyataya Vedataha Pashyati Vishwam. Then not only that, then Tathaiva, in the same manner, Pitru Putradi Atmana Vedataha. So this again, Vedataha Pashyati. Pita, the father, Janakaha. Putraha, the son. So father-son relationship, father-daughter relationship, mother-daughter relationship, iti. So I am this is the Pita. I am the Putraha. Means Putra Swarupa. So Pitri Putradi Atmana means Rupena Pashyati, Vedataha Pashyati. Pitri Putra Putri Ityadi Vedena. Then Adipadat, you can bring all the things, all kinds of relationship. Grandfather, grandmother, uncle, cousin, etc. Wah, it is a bunch, The family meet you should see. In America, they have this because they are all everywhere, all over. It's a mobile society. And therefore, so one fellow is in Alaska, and another fellow is somewhere in what you call in New York, somewhere this side. Another fellow in Seattle, another fellow is in Texas, another fellow is somewhere. So all these, and then they all branched off. And all of them are Johnsons. So they're all Johnsons. So Johnson is a name. So there is a second name, Johnsons. All of them are Johnsons, but Johnsons are all over the country, a big continent, all over the country. Then they have what they call family union. The family union, then they meet in Atlanta. They meet. Generally, they choose an airport which is easily accessible to all of them. So Atlanta they meet, and Atlanta is full of these hotels, conference hotels are there. And so the family union, Johnsons all meet. So all Johnsons, different. So uncle, cousin, this, that, and all that. Then only they see first time. One Johnson couple, my God, multiplied into this many. Yeah. This is how Bhagavan also did the same thing. Bahusyam. So the Bahusyam, one Johnson couple. Amazing number. And therefore, so similarly, like Indian immigrants in America also, one fellow goes, first one fellow goes. Then he can get married and then sponsor the wife or husband, and then that person also goes. Then she has got a right to sponsor the parents, then the parents go. Then parents go, then parents have got a right to sponsor their children. The children go, other children, brothers, sisters, all of them, they go. Then they all get married, then they can sponsor. This goes on. This is like, this is Italian noodles like, it's a spaghetti like. So one bunch you will find, this is how they multiply. Multiply all over. It's amazing. So they try to stop this. It's very difficult now. Now you cannot sponsor this, you cannot sponsor that and all. They have got all kinds of now rules they have brought in. But somehow still they manage. They manage to go. So like this you have. So one fellow goes and within 10 years you will find 125 people. So 1 plus 125. Understand? Easy. Very easy. So it's all sambandha, all connections. What connections? So all these connections. There, in America, only the family union, they all come. But here in India, we remain that we keep the connections going. Slowly it is disappearing here also. So connections going. Brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, mother-in-laws, brother-in-law's sister. And so she will come. Relative. All of them are relatives. In fact, that's how we used to think like that. All are relatives. This way, relatives. Once upon a time, it was like this in the villages, etc. That's how it was. But even now, I find even in the village, the thinking has changed. Relatives are not relatives. Only brothers, sisters. That's all. Nothing more. Slowly, things are moving away. But they had this kind of sambandha. All sambandha. All sambandha is this relationship. The blood relationship somehow gets connected. Sambandhataha. There you gain my people. You get my people, my family, etc. You get all this. Sambandhataha. Vedataha pashyati. Vishwam pashyati. How pashyati? Maya paribramitaha. When does he do this? In sleep, he doesn't do this. In dream, he has this. This kind of, there again, you have got friends, you have got all these relationships. Vedataha pashyati swapne. In dream, Vedataha pashyati. In this form of division alone, pashyati. Adyamiti. This is something that can be eaten. This cannot be eaten. This is food. I am the eater of the Buddha Bhokta. All these connections. So I am the enjoyer, I am the eater. This is eaten. The eaten is different from the eater. And then again, among the eaten, there are different things edible. And there are things which are not edible. And thus you have again further differences. All karakas are differences. In other words, all karakas. Karta, karma, karanam, all these are differences. So with these differences alone, Vishwam pashyati. Then, suppose he becomes a jnani, Vishwam pashyati like this or not? Jnani ban gaya. He has become a jnani. He knows the one vastu, Brahma vastu. Then Vishwam, so how katam pashyati? How does he look at this Vishwa? Does he look at all one blob of consciousness or what? People think like that also. No. This Veda is not true. Mithya rupena pashyati. Then it becomes known. It is known. The difference is not intrinsic to the vastu. There is only one vastu. Differences are not real. So this, like even in dream. In dream also there is subject, there is object, differences are real. Waking up, you say this is not true. Then similarly here also, you wake up, one more firing I told you, you wake up again. So when you wake up again, you find it is the same. So you see at the same time, you don't take the difference real. As long as the difference is real, Guru is real, Shishya is real, Putra is real, Pita is real. Every difference is real. And now the whole teaching is meant only. There is one division which is an interesting division. Pita Putraha. This division will not change the reality. This Pita Putra will only confirm the reality. Between the father and son, there are issues. And the issues only make the reality of division real. And these issues cannot be settled at all. Unsettled issues. And they remain forever. And the difference is, of course, real. Mother, daughter, mother, son, that division also is real. That will continue forever. And similarly, every other division. So this house will not say, house is not going to teach me, so I am not your house. You are not my owner. You are also born of minerals. I am also born of minerals. He's not going to tell all that. We belong to the same five elements alone. I also Pancha Bhautika, you are also Bhautika, and therefore, so we are all one. There is no question of you are being the owner, I being the owned, etc. That will not teach me. The Graha will not teach me. As long as it doesn't teach me, I will be the owner. I will think I am the owner, I have got the right to sell it also, destroy it also, demolish it, or change it. Because I consulted a Vastu Shastri. The Vastu Shastri vanduta pochu athoda. Another 10 lakhs gone. So Vastu Shastri. He will say you have to make some alterations. What is the ceiling has to be changed, that's all. And then these four walls have to be removed. And then this room should be demolished. And you should change the entrance. This entrance is not a good entrance, you have to have the entrance that side. And then there should be an equal opening there right in front, all the way. Udhar opening hai, idhar opening hai. This is all Vastu. So Vastu, like whether we followed the Vastu or not, this is how it has got to be. So either entrance, one is a udhar entrance. So here, if there is an entrance there should be an entrance there also. And so like this, the fellow will say, then recently I went to somebody's house and they are changing. I thought they are building a new house. They say that we are only altering Swamiji, little bit alteration. And then they asked them, the Vastu Shastri asked this guy to put up a new cottage on the what you call that southwest. The southwest has to be higher than the house. The southwest should be always higher. Southwest. That's why, this particular ashram, by nature, not because of our planning or vastu or anything, by nature, that southwest, the temple that is there, it is higher. So it has to be higher. So automatically, so Bhagavan arrange karta hai. And therefore, so this is, southwest must be higher. So in order to make the southwest higher, they made this guy build a house. So this man, this small little land that was there, that corner, and he built 2 rooms. 2 rooms means how much ceiling you can have, how tall ceiling, 12 feet, another 12 feet, like this. So just 2 squares, rooms, one over the other. He built this. And it is useless. It is not a part of the house at all. It is outside the house. But it is built like this. Vastu, understand? And therefore, so this fellow has got a right to demolish the house. He can change the house. He can sell the house. He can do whatever he wants to do. Because he is the Swami. Swaswami. It's called Swaswami. It's all true. And that reality is not going to change. The Griha will not change him, and he will not get changed anyway. He is the owner still. Then what else you have? Then other, this is Karyam, this is Karanam, this is an effect, this is the cause. So this knowledge, cause-effect knowledge is not going to change the buddhi, that Veda buddhi, that will not change. Nothing will change. Karya Karana means this is effect, this is cause-effect relationship, knowledge will not change. Change what? Change this Veda buddhi. The division is real. It will not change. It will only confirm. Then we have got one more in all these. This is how people live. People live with these relationships. These are my cousins, Jnatayaha, etc. In this form, people live and die. One fellow created a new relationship. This is not a bond relationship like son, bond relationship. Karya Karana, it's already an existent relationship. Means and ends, all existent relationships. Shruti also tells a few other relationships, like if you perform this ritual, you will get this result. That relationship exists. And it is talking about an existent relationship. This anena karmana, by this karma, this phalam prapyate, this result is gained. This is an existent relationship. And therefore, the devatas, mantras, etc., all these, the deities and mantras, the chants, everything, only any knowledge you have of the Veda, any knowledge you have of whatever of the world, as means, ends, etc., all these are fraught with Veda Buddhi, and the knowledge of any of them or all of them will not change the Veda Buddhi. Understand? Veda Buddhi will not go. Veda Buddhi means the division, the duality, the division, the difference is real. It's called Veda Buddhi. Now think of this. Somehow this person, this is why somehow, somehow. This why in Sanskrit they say katanchit. Katanchit, labdva katanchit. Somehow, this fellow, because of grace, punya, whatever, discovers in himself or herself a shishya. I am a shishya too. Understand now? I am a son or daughter, but those things do not bring about any change. But this new role the person discovers in one's life, I am a shishya. Shishya means what Arjuna discovered in the battlefield. Shishyasteham. I am your shishya. The shishya means it is a relative again. There is a difference. So I am a shishya. To whom? Then there is a teacher. Acharyaha. Guruhu. So there is a division. This is also division. Understand? This is also division. So this division enjoys a difference in this. This division will go away. The Veda Buddhi in this division, the division Buddhi will go away. Means I am your Shishya, you are my Guru. This Buddhi also, this Buddhi will go away. As a result of that role itself, Acharya playing the role of a teacher, and the Shishya playing the role of a Shishya, if these roles really are according to the script, these roles are played properly, then what happens? This Shishya Guru Veda goes. Not only that Buddhi goes, every other Veda Buddhi goes. That is the difference. That is the difference. And therefore, so it is even though the Shastram also is mithya, the role of a Shishya is mithya, the Guru also is mithya, the bondage happens to be fortunately mithya, and therefore the knowledge born out of this can knock off the mithya and goes away. Kataka Renu Vatrina. The Kataka Renu. So this Kataka Renu is a powder of a nut. So Kataka nut. And this Kataka Renu, Tetangote. Kataka is Tetangote. And so this, if you make a powder of this, and it's a gummy stuff. And what does it do? It creates a a film-like thing. It becomes the powder. Forms a film-like formation takes place as in water. You throw this in water, which is murky water, dirty water, and then all the dirt particles all go down. This also goes down. This powder also forming itself into a film-like thing, then it takes all the powder down and it also goes down. You get clean water. Free from all these particles, it's just clean water. We call Kataka Renu. So the Kataka Renuvat, Swayam Nashyati, means itself goes down and then everything else it takes along with it. Or the other one they will say, like even in the cremation ground, there is one Harishchandra standing there. He is in charge of the cremation. The body is burnt. While getting burnt on the funeral pyre, so when this heat, and this due to the heat, there will be some contraction, etc. Sometimes this body gets up, and then this fellow has got a big stick in hand. He will bang, he will put the body back on the pyre. That is his job, That is his job. So that the fellow doesn't get back. Suppose the fellow, because of the heat, he becomes alive, then we have to cry again for this fellow. No. So that's okay. So what happened? Make sure that this body is burnt properly. It has to be burnt properly. Half burning is wrong. It is wrong. It is not correct. It has to be burnt properly. That is also Dharma Shastra, understand? It has to be totally burnt. Nothing should be left out. Totally burnt. And next day they will see only ashes and some bones, remnants. And they are all immersed in a river and whatever. That's how they do. So this stick this fellow is having, he is in charge and he is paid for it. And what he does, he uses this stick and to see that the body is burnt properly. And now and then he will use the stick to turn this side, that side, everything, all that he does. And then afterwards he throws the stick into the fire. Over. Dono. Similarly, the Shastra does the job and cancels itself. And it is over, it has done the job. And therefore Shastra, Guru, Shishya, all the roles have been played properly. Each one does the job. And then that vritti, which destroys the ignorance of yourself being Brahman, well, that also, vritti being vritti, goes away. No more self-ignorance. Correct? It is all within the Maya alone, within Mithya alone. Therefore, we are not making a Brahman out of you, understand? We are only pointing out, yes, Siddha Vastu. That is why Asi, Asmi, Asti, these are the three forms are there. I am Atma, Brahma, Asti. Prajnanam, Brahma, Bhavati, Asti. Is this consciousness is Brahman. This conscious being is Jagat Karanam Brahma. That is the meaning. And you have to understand how. That is the whole that is the teaching and that is the knowledge as a result of teaching. And therefore, so Prajnanam Brahma Asti is. I am Atma Brahma Bhavati is. This self is Brahman. Jagat Karanam Brahma, the cause of the world, that is Brahman, that Brahman is this individual self. How? To be discovered. That is the whole teaching. Aham Brahma Asmi. Aham, I am Brahma. I am Brahma. Asmi. I am Brahman. Tattvam asi. That Brahman, Jagat Karanam, the cause of this entire world, Tvam, you. You means individual. Antakarana Visishta Chaitanya. So you, the you is that fellow who is listening to me, that you. That fellow is Antakarana Visishta Chaitanya, Avachina Chaitanya. The consciousness conditioned by your own mind. Is that you? That you are Brahman. How? Inquire. Find out what it is. Therefore, Vachye Vedaha, Lakshye Avedaha. Iti. There is a Lakshyartha, there is an implied meaning. Yeah, you will discover that. And then, in all this you will find Asti, Asmi, Asi. Asti, Asmi, Asi. All these are pointing out an existent, an accomplished fact, an existent fact, an obtaining fact. So, the Shastra doesn't make you the non-Brahman into Brahman. No. And Brahman cannot be made into Brahman also. Why? Because already you are Brahman. So Brahman cannot be made into Brahman. Why? Because already Brahman. A pot cannot be made into a pot. Already it is a pot. You cannot make a pot out of pot. Already it is a pot. And therefore, so Brahman you are already, and you are not made into Brahman. And if you are non-Brahman, you cannot be made into Brahman either. How can non-Brahman become Brahman? A non-pot doesn't become a pot, really. So non-pot, a chair, doesn't become a pot. And therefore you cannot tell the chair, you are Gatositvam, you are pot, iti. Can I give that? No, it's different. So what's the news? What is the problem here? The problem is as though, understand now, Maya paribramitaha, yayesha purushaha, swapneva, jagrativa, in the waking or in dream, vedataha vishwam pashyati. So vedataha vishwam pashyati, when you say, he sees this world as something different. And again, different, these are the different. This is cause, this is effect, this is son, this is father, this is teacher, this is Vishya, eti. And himself also, differently, as son, as father, etc. is also included. Vishwam pashyati. Atmanaha sakasha. Everything Vedataha pashyati. In this Veda darshanam, there was one special relationship that came into being. This is what we say Ishvara Anugraha, the grace of Ishvara. What else we can say? Because every other relationship only confirms the problem. This one relationship alone can release you from this problem. The problem being as though you are a jiva, and that jivatvam being a superimposition upon the Atma. In the wake of knowledge of the Atma, that jivatvam, I am a jiva, the notion goes away. Then all the other Vedas also go away. Differences as real go away. They come back as mithya. Understand? They come back as mithya. This is called Jivan Mukti Avastha. The Purva Paksha means the objection. The objection was, if everything is one Brahman, where is bondage, where is moksha, where is guru, where is shishya, where is... that was... He says, guru, shishya are there. Mithya only they are. But then they have valid roles to play until the knowledge takes place. Oh, then after the knowledge takes place, what happens to Shishya? Shishya can be a guru also. You know, every Shishya becomes a guru. Every Shishya becomes a guru, every guru is a Shishya. It's very clear. That means there is no such thing as I am a Shishya, permanent Shishya. What for? There is one school of thought. One school, not school of one particular cult, I will say. And it believes Guru and Shishya are born in every generation together. Even if Guru dies away, the dead Guru continues to be your Guru. You continue to be his Shishya. I don't know what for you became a Guru Shishya. Understand? This is one particular thinking. Some people say, some couples tell me this also. Swamiji, every time we should be married all the time. We should be the couple, ever married. That's a wonderful marriage, isn't it? That's a nice marriage. It's a nice marriage. This is not a nice marriage. What they say, we are used to a certain type of fight, and I am not ready for any other type of fight. Therefore, the known mode of fight is definitely better. The known modes are better than the unknown modes. That is the whole idea. Anyway, so thus you have a permanent Guru, permanent Shishya. Ye kya baat hai? The Guru Shishya itself is a relationship which is meant for removing this Veda Buddhi. Therefore, he says here that Shishyacharya-tayapi tatapi tataiva pitruputradhyatmana vedataha swapne jagrativa yayesha purushaha maya paribramitaha vedataha pashyati. Which Purusha? That Purna Purushaha. Understand now? That yayesha Purna Purushaha mayaya pashyati avidyaya pashyati. And that Purusha, Mayaya alone pashyati. That means that Purusha is free from Veda. He is not subject to division. All that is there is one Purna Purushaha alone. And who is my Guru Murti? Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye. Namayidam is this salutation of mine. Dakshina, Shri Dakshinamurtaye. Iti. So this particular problem is also solved. So from this what we understand, so this like even Swapne, in the Swapna itself, suppose you happen to have somebody there to tell you, hey, you are dreaming, wake up. Then that fellow's statement may help you wake up. In the Swapna you see a tiger or something else, it wakes you up. And similarly, under the spell of this Maya, so there you get a person. Even suppose when you are dreaming and you are blabbering something, in the dream you want to say something, some sound comes out, sometimes comes out this way also. And then some identification being there, you say something. Then the person who is awake tells, hey, come on, wake up. You wake up. Because he is not under the spell of dream. He is outside dream. He is able to wake you up. Similarly, Guru who is like that, who is not under the same spell and makes you wake up. This is what the whole teaching is. And therefore, one relationship, even though there is Veda, Shastram Pramanamiti, Pramata iti, then here Pramanasya, Upadesha Karta iti, there is a teacher, there is a means of knowledge, there is someone to know. All these differences are all real. Adhyayana days, Anadhyayana days. There are days when you do Adhyanam means study. So there are days when you are not supposed to study. And like this, all these are there. Adhyayana days are there, Anadhyayana is there. All differences are there. But all these differences are swallowed by this one difference, understand? This is for the time, because this difference, in this one part of this, in Putra, the son thinks that I am different from father, father thinks that I am different from, that is all perfect as it is. So there is both sides believe the same thing. But here, one person does not believe. Even though you say I am a Shishya, he knows you are a Shishya for the time being. That is the reason why he is able to say, you are Brahman. He says, I am Shishya. No, you are not Shishya, you are Brahman. You are Brahman when he says he is Brahman. There is no Guru Shishya. Tattvamasi when you say, then that is, even though one person thinks I am different, etc., the other person doesn't think. That is necessary for waking up, understand? To wake up the other person, one person should be awake, not under the spell. Then only he can wake the other person up. Therefore, Swayam Tirnaha Anyan Sishyan Tarayati. Understand? One person is out, then he can help the person get out, wake up. Swayam Tirnaha. A person who has crossed the river, then he can throw a rope and pull the fellow out. Anyan Tarayati. Swayam Buddhaha Anyan Bodhayati. Himself enlightened, he can enlighten others. Swayam confused, Anyan Confusayati. And therefore, so when you himself confused, he confuses others. Either way. Such fellows also are there. They also call themselves Guru Shishya. Yeah. So, kya karu? So, this is the whole vision. Then he concludes. Then we will be concluding. So, it's all well timed nicely. And then as we conclude, everything is getting concluded. Okay? Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Gurumurtaye Namayidam.